Hey everyone, and welcome back to Disney Sorcerer Arena. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that I'm trying to grow this channel, so if you could like and subscribe and leave a comment, that really would help. In this video, we are going to be talking about the big 13-month update. I alluded to going big, and I'm going to put a card up in the corner here so you can take a look at what I meant about going big, and we're also going to talk about where else. I'm going to throw in another card for my bold predictions for what's going to happen going forward. Doing now that we have the dwarves in, I think they're both have a lot of validity to them. I've seen some speculation from streamers and people that do content differently than I do, that they think that at least one of my predictions, and it's the prediction that I've been on with for a while. If you've been watching this channel, that they think that that team is coming sooner rather than later. So please, if you could give those a watch, that really would be helpful. So we're gonna jump right into the thing. Here's the overview. We almost have our first Garrett character, and that is Prince Eric. Don't ask me why. Well, I guess I could just tell you why. That'd be a little bit easier. But because I know that I need Oceanics, so we're going to go jump in Oceanics because we need them for the speed zone. Here we are with the Oceanics. We've got Eric, Moana. We got Ariel at tier 7. We still need more fragments for her. We got Davy at Gear 7. We still need more fragments for Davy. Captain Hook, whatever. Papa Gantu, I was going forward towards, and then I decided to go for somebody else, and we'll talk about who that is here in a little bit. You can probably see him when you see the you can see the favorites here. I have Eric, Moana, Ariel, and Davy. Ariel and Davy are just there because I just need to get them finished. Moana is a long-term project, but yeah. King Triton is somebody else also we need to work on at some point, but I've our momentum is going towards Cobra Bubbles, and you're like you don't have Cobra Bubbles open. I got other priorities I'm going for, and so Cobra Bubbles is another long-term project to. I mean, we probably will either finish Captain Hook or someone, just so we can have a stopgap there, so we can get every time that speed event comes back, we can Coastal Conflict comes back, we can at least compete for the for all the speed zones. But I really need speed zones, and so I think Bubbles is probably going to help me out best with that in terms of raid viability in the long term and other stuff. But that's where we are with the Oceanics. Going back to the favorites page, we're going to look at, you see Merida's here. Merida's favorite. It's hard not to have her as a favorite. We're still working slowly towards Namari, finishing her up to she can get to 7-7, because we've got all of the other Kingdom villains there, just not Namari right now. You can see we've actually got Merle here, and he's almost done. My big problem is I just don't have enough gold as a free-to-play. It's very hard to get gold. It's very hard to keep gold, and it's what it is. Got Chunk here. He's our big Kingdom villain project that we're working on. I do need a villain team to be able to do the rest of the villain nodes in the campaign. Got Barley here, because he's an adventurer. He's part of the Onward team. Grumpy's here. We got Grumpy at 30. We got Grumpy at 35. He's all geared out. We got him at there. We got this is Sneezy. He's here. Same place. Working on Daisy and Donut because they are raid tunes, and they are also part of the Sensational 16, which I thought. Sensational 16, which I thought we would start working on after the dwarves. If you think, like I said, if you watch the Going Big video, I talk about how I'm going to go. My big focus right away is to go after these dwarves and get them done. And then I'm looking for some input as to who I should go after, who you guys think I should go after as a legendary after I finish the dwarves. I do realize that I kind of set myself up for a long-term grind with the dwarves, but I have grand camp, I have heroic and villain campaign energy that I do have to spend every day just to get started, and so I'm like, come on, why not Daisy and Donald? And so we're gonna go for at least Daisy and Donald to get them done while we're working on the dwarves at the same time. And then our third team will probably be our other team that we're going to be working is going to be Big Hero 6. Obviously, you see here you got Dan and Honey Lemon here, just because they're the first two Big Hero 6 team members that you do come to in the grand campaign. But they're obviously going to be a longer term grind than, if we get Daisy and Donald done first, then maybe we can flow into Dan and Honey Lemon and start on them. We've got Flynn here because we need Flynn because we don't have him open for the Rapunzel Tower. So that's why he's here. You got the other dwarves. We got, Bashful, Dopey, and Doc. We're all much longer terms. Why do I only have 4 of the? Why do I only have 6 of the dwarves here? I do not have Sleepy in here for whatever reason, but Sleepy definitely needs to be here. I did just open Happy this morning. That's the reason I don't have him geared yet. But at least I know that I need Happy and Sleepy before I can tackle that second node in the Snow White campaign. So looking forward to that. But yeah, they're the power grind we're gonna be going for this year. And like I said, it might take me an entire year. It might take me an entire year to finish all of these characters. Obviously we need one more piece, and Prince Eric will be done, and then we can root him up and we can take him off the list and put him as he's in a good place. Moana, obviously probably take Merida because she's wilds. So are the miners, but the miners aren't going to be even usable for a very, very long time. So we might get them. I think 35 is going to be a good place for us for a while. Obviously, we're gonna get log jams with gear, but there's really no reason for us to take them higher than 35 for a little while. That is, we're obviously going to be saving up gold so that we can continue to take Daisy and Donald up. I think that I might leave Daisy here until I get her all the way to tier 6, all the way to 6 stars, and then we might take her to 60 and finish her off. And we're obviously gonna probably end up moving her to closer to 70, just so that we can get her to tier 8. But this is gonna be a very, very long, arduous process, and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to pull it off in a matter of a year. I would like to get it's easy enough to say that I'm going to get these top few rows of tunes done. The big question is, by this point next year, by maybe the end of December, am I going to get to the point where if I just concentrate on these, what are there, 21 tunes here, 22 because I don't have Sleepy here. Am I going to be able to finish all 22 of these teams? Because as a free-to-play, you don't have access to the VIP energy. You don't have access to the energy that you can buy. You don't have access to a lot of that, and so it does make it very, very time-consuming. And so we're just going to be patient. We are definitely grinding on the dwarves because I do want to get as far in that as I can while the Snow White event is underway. But other than that, I'm probably gonna put the miners on the back burner when the Snow White event goes off, and try to get like Ian done, try to get Ariel done, try to get Davy done, try to get Merlin done, try to get Chunk done, try to get a lot of these tunes that are important, but are kind of ancillary to the bigger picture, just to get them knocked out and get out of the way, so where we can really concentrate on the event tunes, because we are going to have probably 3 months before the Snow White event comes back. I would like to be able to get to, you know, a little further than I am now, where I'm at, you know, just on the first tier. But yeah, it's a long-term grind. So if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. Real quick, we'll go over the other factions just so you can see where I'm at with the other factions. Kingdom. I know I love Kingdom. Shiny, you still here? We are considering. I'm not gonna lie. We're considering because of the rise of Genie that you may or may not have seen. We're consider reinvesting in Genie and taking him up because he is Kingdom, and we don't really. We could take a Kingdom character up pretty easily. But we'll have to see where that plays out. We got, you know, like I said, the villains are done except for Namari. I did get Jafar up to 7-7. Mulan we were working on until we had to make some cuts in the on the favorites, and so unfortunately Mulan had to get put on the back burner even further. We have one of the other teams that I had considered going for was I had considered getting my Kingdom Heroes done so that we can go after Maleficent. And I'm totally open to that instead of Big Hero 6 because I think I'm a little bit further along with the Kingdom Heroes. And so if you would like to see me go for Maleficent instead of the Sensational 6 or the Big Hero 6, please let me know in the comments. I would love to be able to do that for you guys. And because I'm, you know, on my Why to Play account, because I'm working on that, my Kingdom Heroes are still holding me back from having Maleficent totally done to 7 stars max, because I'm working on I'm trying to get other tunes that are more raid necessary done for that account. But I would love to totally shift away from Big Hero 6 and maybe even the Sensational 6 and go after Maleficent instead. So if you think that's something I should do, please leave me a comment. Say, hey, you know, maybe just go after Maleficent instead of Big Hero 6 and Sensational 6. That would be a good thing. Or, you know, because Two Kingdom, and I really like Kingdom. Belle's here in the back burner, obviously. Beast is here. I could go after Beast if you wanted to. I could go after Maleficent. Obviously, I've decided that I'm going to go after Snow White with the miners, because that's what it is. Just is what it is. We have started working on some. Hercules is another person. I would, you know, obviously I don't love Hercules, but I would. If you guys would like to see that, that's something I could really go after and sink my teeth into, because I do know how good Hercules is. But for now, we just had the level 3 mythicals up, so we could get that last node to be able to open, get a little bit closer on cover bubbles. So that's the reason why we have the three Gear 6 mythicals here. They're a long-term play. I do know that I need them for the raid, the Siege on Olympus, but gotta pick and choose your battles. So that's what we're doing. Oceanics, I already talked about. Wilds, obviously. Merida's the big story here. Haven't invested into anybody else really, but we are slowly ramping up on the miners. You know, it's just what it is. We'll go ahead and put the star here on Sleepy so we can make sure that we don't miss out on him. And then moving down to Downtown Heroes, you'd see what they are. Not a lot going on with the Downtown Heroes at all in terms of anything. But, you know, the reason I was thinking about Big Hero 6 is because, you know, Big Hero 6 is Tech, and Tech leads to Gizmo, and Gizmo leads to Eve, and Eve leads to Wally. So we have the one Demona. Don't have anything else. I thought that the next natural progression was to go after Chunk, and then maybe after Chunk we'll go for Dr. Facilier or Xanatos. We haven't decided yet. So if you have an opinion on that, please feel free to leave a comment. Kingdom, we're going to talk about adventures. Adventures, obviously, they're part of every faction. That's where we are with them. Not a lot going on. Slowly accumulating Milo tokens. Very slow. Very, very slowly. Just not a lot happening, unfortunately. Anyway, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. Do you think I should go for Maleficent? I'd love to know. Because until I get some other input from you guys, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go minors. We're gonna go sensational 6. We're gonna go big hero 6. But I'm definitely open to basically anybody. Well, I should say anybody except Ralph, because Ralph doesn't. I don't feel like Ralph has proven enough worth to invest in. Ralph is just Ralph. That whole team is kind of meh. It really should be better, and it's not. And I'm not happy about it. Let's put it that way. Anyway, guys, appreciate the time. Thanks for watching. Till next time. I'll see you.